darlings, so today's video is going to be on the new Milani liquid lipsticks. These are the Amore matte lip creams, and I did purchase mine at Walgreens for $6.99 each. I was stalking every Walgreens that I drove by to make sure that I can get my hands on these because there were 3 shades that I knew I had to have. I only picked up 5. There are 8 in the collection, but the reason why I picked up 5 is because I saw very few lip swatches. I think I saw 1 or 2 lip swatches of the full collection before I bought them, and the darker shades seem to be a little bit patchy. Even this one right here, and this is Embrace, this was a little bit patchy, but I could not resist the color because I don't have anything else like this in my collection. There's a red one called Desire that I might pick up, but the 2 deeper shades in the collection, I just saw that they were extremely patchy and I didn't really want to waste my money on that. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys my thoughts on these lip creams, especially since they're limited edition, so you guys can go out and get them really quickly if you decide that you want to. So let's talk about the packaging. It's just like every other Milani lip product. They always come with some type of gold packaging, and these are very, very pretty. I feel like it just looks nice and classy and elegant. They come with 0.21 ounce of product, which is quite a lot. In ounces, I found that of the liquid lipsticks I have, it was the closest to Kat Von D's liquid lipsticks. It's double the Anastasia amount, and it's really close also to the Galactic one. As to how they dry, they don't dry super duper fast, but they dry a lot faster than the Anastasia liquid lipsticks. In texture, they're not that tacky. They're not tacky to the point that if you do this, that the lip product will kind of transfer or lift off. Like the Lime Crime ones, sometimes if you like press your lips together too tightly, the product does, like, it comes off and then it starts to look patchy, which is super annoying. So 4 out of the 5 that I have don't do that, which I love. They dry fairly quickly. They don't feel drying on the lips. Like, I mean, it's a matte finish, but they're not overly drying. I don't feel like the moisture is being sucked out of my lips completely, but I am pretty comfortable with most matte lipsticks or matte liquid lipsticks. So to me, it's a really comfortable wearing liquid lipstick. They're extremely pigmented, extremely opaque. The consistency is more liquid than it is creamy. It's not as creamy as the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. So in between, you have time to work with it before it sets and dries. So if you make a little mistake, you have time to like wipe it off, but they're not so creamy that they take forever to dry. So honestly, for $6.99, I find these to be amazing. I really wish that Milani would make these permanent. I don't understand why the good things are always limited edition. Why? I don't get it. The wear time of this is really good for a drugstore liquid lipstick. I wore this specific shade. This is my favorite shade. I don't know if I already said that, but I'll say it again. I wore this shade for like 6 to 8 hours. I also feel like it varies within the shades because this is the one that I have tried for the longest period of time. Even when I ate, it faded very lightly in the middle, but it kind of faded altogether. Sometimes I end up looking real ratchet when I use liquid lipsticks and then I eat, because I always end up with that outer line, and I hate that. They don't feel crumbly or cracky. I feel like when you apply it, it sinks into all your little lines, but it doesn't accentuate them. Also, I really appreciate the applicator. This is what the applicator looks like. It's just a doe foot applicator, like many liquid lipsticks, but the shape of it is kind of like ovally all around. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I felt like I was able to get a pretty smooth, clean application. So I enjoy the applicator and I love the scent. This has a really sweet scent. Kind of smells like vanilla cupcakes, but it also smells like butterscotch to me, which I love everything that I mentioned. So I love the scent. It's really sweet, but it doesn't linger on the lips. Like, once you apply it and it dries, that's it. You're not going to smell it anymore. So yeah, overall you guys, I love these. I feel like these are amazing for the drugstore. I really wish Milani would make these permanent. I feel like a lot of people would enjoy these, especially that liquid lipsticks are what's popping right now, and some of you guys may be over it, but some other people might just be getting into it, and a lot of people are on budgets. And I feel like $6.99 is a great price for a good liquid lipstick. The 5 shades that I picked up are Crush, Adore, Beloved, Lust, and Embrace. So it's Crush, Adore, Beloved, Lust, and Embrace. I feel like the color selection that they came out with is pretty damn good, and there's something in here for everybody. Top 3 are Crush, Beloved, and Lust. Crush is a brown with a lot of red undertones. On deeper skin tones, this shows up a little bit more coppery, a little bit more red. On my skin tone, it shows up a little bit more brown, like a burnt brown. Lust is beautiful. It's more of like that cool tone, pastel-y, purpley pink. It has like, it's like a pink with purple undertones, and they're pretty cool purple undertones. If you have green or blue eyes, these are the type of shades that make your eyes pop, and it's just perfect for everyday wear. I love it. But my favorite is the one that I'm wearing today. Like I said before, this one's Beloved. And this reminds me a lot of LA Splash, Latte Confessions, and Lime Crime Riot. It's like a chocolate red, but like a milky chocolate red. I don't know how to explain it. It reminds me of like terracotta, but a milky terracotta. These are my favorite everyday shades because they're a little bit bold and they're a little bit red, but it's not too much for everyday. So this is definitely my favorite shade. If I was going to pick up a backup of any of these, it would definitely be Beloved. I love this. I don't know if fair skin tone girls are gonna love this as much as I do, but if you don't, Lust I think would be good for you. And for anybody with deeper skin tone, Crush. You're going to love Crush because I love it. The other 2 that I got are Adore, and this one I wasn't sure if I was gonna get. I kind of impulsively grabbed it. This is perfect for very, very fair to light skin tones. It's like a pinky peachy nude, but it's really, 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 really light. So on me by itself, it kind of washes me out a little bit, but not too much. So I honestly feel that I could wear this with just a little bit of lip liner to define my lips. When I put it on, I was like immediately inspired to do a smoky eye. Like, this is the perfect lipstick to pair with a really, really intense smoky eye. I feel like it'll look gorgeous. I swatched it next to Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood, and this one is definitely lighter. And then this last one is the one that I had the most trouble with, but it is such a beautiful color. And I saw on a swatch that it applied patchy, but I couldn't resist the color. I was like, oh, make it work. And this is Embrace, and this is a beautiful like orchid purple color. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And when it swatches, like when you swatch it on your hand, actually let me show you. When you swatch it on your hand, it swatches pretty damn opaque. Like, you think that you found a really, really good one, but when you put it on your lips, it dries patchy. It's so sad because I don't know if you guys can see how it's drying kind of patchy. Like, you can see areas that are darker than others. And it made me really sad because this is such a beautiful, beautiful color. So I would recommend 2 things. If you're gonna do a second layer of this shade, make sure that you do 2 really light layers, because if you make them too thick, then the product does get a little bit heavy and it'll crumble a little bit and crack. But if you do 2 light layers, you should be fine. Another tip is to apply a lip liner with this one. Line your lips, fill them in, and then go over with this liquid lipstick, and that should help the opacity of this lipstick. So all in all, I love them. Patchiest one is this one, but these 4 are gorgeous, beautiful. If you're gonna pick up any, I recommend these 4. The formula is amazing. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. So let me know if you guys are gonna pick up any of these shades. I really recommend them. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy.